Level mit Nico. Könnte ja schon fast 2 auf einmal gewesen sein, ey. Wanda?
Come on, let's toast.
Didn't you just have one?
Yeah, but not with you.
What should we toast to then?
I don't know. There's so much to be happy about right now. You pick.
Darauf, dass du Lilith platt machst, stoßen wir auf Banners Rückkehr an, auf den Sieg über deine Ängste. Ein Prosit auf unsere Freundschaft. Ein Prosit auf unsere Freundschaft.
How about to our friendship?
Oh, I like that.
There is no way we would have had our victory today without you.
Oh, come on. That's not true. You could have lifted the corruption from Banner just like you did for me. And by the way, aren't you like literally made to kill Lilith?
I am not the one who sent her flying through the air today. That was all you. So, here is to you, Wanda.
I feel weird drinking to myself.
Well, get used to it. Because I predict this will not be the last time people will be toasting to you in this abbey. So, how did it feel to face Lilith again? Was it as easy as you made it look?
I won't lie, I didn't think I could do it.
But you did.
Yeah, feels kind of surreal. You know who I wish was here right now to celebrate?
Who?
My dad and brother. I wonder what they would say if they saw me now. Saw who I grew up to be.
Wahrscheinlich würden sie zu dir aufsehen, dass du sie an einen Superhelden aus dem Fernsehen änderst. Sie würden nur wollen, dass es dir gut geht.
If I were to guess, they would not care about your power or accomplishments. They would be more interested in your happiness.
Then they would be in for a major disappointment. Because I'm not a happy person. Not by a long shot.
You seem in good spirits right now.
I am, for the moment. But let's be honest. I am far, far from the perky, well-adjusted sitcom housewife with the 2.5 kids in the house of the white picket fence we idolized growing up in Transia.
Those women were happy trapped behind a white picket fence? That sounds like some sort of medieval female enslavement.
Okay, I concede. In reality, no one is that happy. But on the screen, they represented everything happiness was supposed to be, and everything I'm not. Sometimes I feel like I've been cast as too many different characters in my life, and don't really know who I am, or who I'm supposed to be. Am I Wanda Maximoff, sweet-natured orphan from Transia? Or the scary Scarlet Witch? Because hell if I know.
Ich denke ähnlich über mich.
If it makes you feel any better, I do not know who I am supposed to be either.
No way. You seem to have it all together.
See this collar?
Yeah, but by the looks of it, I won't be seeing it for long.
This is all that is stopping the darkness inside me from unleashing and causing me to go full demon. Well, in theory, anyway.
I hope it holds. I know how hard you've worked trying to not be like your mother.
It is a constant battle.
Just try not to psych yourself out about it. You've got enough on your plate to worry about. It's been great knocking back a few, but I should probably finish this drink and find some way to recharge. Fighting your mom really zapped my energy.
Also wenn Wanda immer so stark bleibt wie da in dem Angriff, dann sick, ey.
I keep thinking about Banner's return. He has a long road ahead of him.
Yes, he has returned to normal. Maybe we should celebrate.
Normal. What is normal for people like us? Don't get me wrong. I'm happy those big green fists are on our side. But his path to full recovery will be a long one.
Vielleicht könnt ihr das gemeinsam bewältigen.
I see. So the problem is we have a brilliant scientist turned monster who must battle his inner demons or face losing control.
Yes, but the Hulk problem is a bit more complicated than that.
I was talking about you.
I see. You are implying that I have something to teach my fellow doctor. I suppose we could compare notes. Very astute, Hunter.
So bin ich. So, noch jemand zum Labern? Blade und Carol sind irgendwo da hinten. What the hell are they doing there? Die machen einen romantischen Ausflug. Ja, dann begrüße ich mal Banner.
If you're here to be angry with me, now's the time to do it. I've been making excuses to people for years, trying to reconcile the great things I've done with the terrible things the other guy has done. But this time I have no excuses. I was the worst monster, not him.
Well, 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 look who's poking around Santa's workshop. Don't mind us. We just wanted to make sure you were getting cozy at your new haunted home away from home.
I guess this is where the yelling starts.
Nobody wants to play the blame game.
Correct. We are here to welcome you back, Bruce, not to yell at you.
Yeah, and to figure out what we need to do if we're going to face Lilith.
Hopefully Bruce has some first-hand knowledge that could help us.
Wanda,
There's no need for apologies. You're back now. You're home.
That's right, feel the feels later. Right now, it looks like Bruce could use a little help.
All I have are ideas right now. Lots of ideas. And no clue how to get started.
Uh-oh. Doc, know what this means?
Could this really be?
Oh, you know it. Time to pull an old-fashioned Avengers all-nighter.
I haven't had one of those since we had to brainstorm ways to smash Ultron sentries a few years back.
I remember that. Good times.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get to work.
Können wir...
Check back with us in the morning, Hunter. We will have something to share then.
Alles klar. Die Maschine hängt auch nicht mehr da. Das... Worauf ich auf ihn geballert.
It doesn't make up for everything I did, but it feels good.
Okay. Ich frage nicht nach. Oh nein, Lilith wird kommen, oder? Wie gesagt, ich wollte eigentlich sagen, gibt es vielleicht neue Forschungsobjekte, Projekte, meine ich. Das wäre sick. Storm war verletzt. Okay. Ich glaube, Steve ist auch noch verletzt, ne? Den müssen wir auch noch in die Grube schicken.
We've got reports coming in from multiple countries on multiple continents. This crisis truly is worldwide in scope.
Finally figured that out, did you?
No word yet from the White House.
What the hell?
It's green.
And I thought the smog in LA was bad.
Yeah, I don't think we should be breathing this air.
It's gamma radiation. It's fine to breathe, as far as I know.
Yes, but it gives the sky quite a beautiful tinge of color, doesn't it?
Like the sky before a storm.
Anyone want to tell me what I'm looking at?
The storm is almost here.
And so is the midnight sun.
The prophecy is almost complete.
Kathan is making his way into our dimension.
Not if I have anything to do with it.
Let's go inside. We have work to do.
Ich wollte erstmal gucken, ob ich hier einen in die Badewanne chillen kann. Ja, Kampftherapie. Da rein, Steve. Kannst du lang ausruhen und den grünen Himmel beobachten. Ah. Tägliches Sparring. Ah, Nico.
You know I know magic, right?
Ja. Damn, ist sie sauer. Sie springt auf mich nieder. Hat er jetzt gerade piest? Trauma aufwachen? Hier. Können wir vielleicht gebrauchen. Ist der Autumn?
It's wonderful to see Bruce back in the Abbey. I hope the others are not wary of him.
I do not blame them if they are. We had to fight the Hulk many times.
We all know he was under Lilith's command. We gave Wanda the opportunity to regain our trust, and we should extend that same courtesy to Bruce.
Da hast du recht.
What anyone did under Lilith's control is not reflective of who they are as a person. I'm happy to have him here.
It's also good for morale. Seeing Iron Man and Doctor Strange with more enthusiasm is a nice change of pace.
Do not fault the others if it takes them some time to feel comfortable.
Change isn't meant to be seamless or fast. Although I'm curious now.
Uh-oh.
It's nothing serious. But I'm wondering if you think everyone who has ever done something bad is capable of changing.
Kommt drauf an.
I think it depends on who needs redeeming.
Would you give, say, your mother a second chance?
I do not think I can answer that.
That's fair. Giving people the opportunity to change can be a liability, and it could backfire. But I think it's always worth the risk. If you'll excuse me, I need to introduce myself to Bruce and apologize for any bruises I left.
Ich gehe direkt erstmal die Forschung da starten.
And it was glowing this way when you walked in here?
Yes, it's like something flipped it on. As if it's preparing for the midnight sun.
I think that's precisely what it's doing.
It knows its owner is coming back to pick it up, and it wants to look good.
Yes, that's an excellent way to put it.
I know a thing or two about magic artifacts, especially if they're swords.
So I have observed. Perhaps when we take a breather, you can explain to me exactly how your portal spell works. It appears to be quite effective.
You want to talk shop? You got it. But watch yourself. I might end up becoming the Sorcerer Supreme one of these days.
I don't feel threatened. In fact, nothing would make me happier.
Need a pick-me-up?
Ah, jetzt nichts Neues, okay. Okay, es hat angefangen zu leuchten, ne?
Well, hello there.
Yes, hello.
Yes, hello. So, Forschung. Was können wir hier erforschen? Gar nichts, weil ich keine Mission mit... Eine allgemeine Mission pro Tag neu. Wow. Warte, wie viel? 600. Ich habe gerade 2000 gelesen. Na gut, ich muss erst mit ihm ein paar Missionen abschließen. Sie nach Robbie. Wo ist Robbie? Caretaker. In der Werkstatt. Dann gucken wir mal nach Robbie. Ja, Robbie, was ist los?
The slumbering giant beneath the darkest of holes.
Does slumbering giant refer to Banner, Cathan, Wanda, or D, all of the above?
Option E, for other. What? After your third or so apocalypse, you never know what's going to come out of left field at the last second.
Either way, hell's coming.
Hells are always coming, Blade. There's no just one hell anymore. I gotta go check in on Aunt May and MJ. And maybe the rest of the neighborhood. I don't know, Queens? No, Spider-Man. The more hell we keep focused on us, the less hell there is everywhere else.
We're holding Lilith's attention to keep others out of harm's way. We can't split up now.
Okay, everyone just said different things to me and I'm not sure which one to respond to. How about we change topics to this? I think it's safe to say that maybe we got this is a safe thing to say.
That was a long walk with a lot of caveats.
Bravo for that, Nugget, Ghost Rider.
Pete, how many times I gotta tell you? Do not sit on the hell ride.
Kann ich noch mit ihm reden oder komme ich einfach nur dazu? Okay.
Both you and Blade seem rather unfazed about the imminent invasion of this dimension by a homicidal elder god.
Oh, this is not the worst Armageddon scenario I've lived through.
Just how many have you been through, Carol?
You mean the end of this world, or are we talking other planets too?
All of the above.
Let's put it this way. I lived through a time literally called the Age of Apocalypse.
That sounds rather stressful.
It was, but there comes a point in every cataclysmic event when you just have to let go and, I don't know, roll with it. All you have to do is be ready to fight for what you care about when the time comes.
Dann kämpfe ich für Charlie, also happy und sorglos sein. Du kämpfst also für deine Katze?
So I'm taking it you'll be fighting for your cat Chewie?
Hunter, you remembered my fur baby's name.
Of course.
How could I forget?
Chewie's my only on-planet family. So yeah, call me a crazy cat lady, but I am not going to let some hangry elder god eat my cat. Or your dog. Not on my watch.
We must all draw a line in the sand somewhere.
Pet eating is definitely mine. I guess what I'm trying to say is, don't worry about what you can't control. You'll face Lilith soon enough.
What should I do between now and then?
How you spend your possibly last moments on this version of Earth is your choice. I, for one, have always been curious about what's really under the hood of Robbie's ride, and tonight, I'm determined to find out.
Habe ich nicht blaue Augen? Ah, doch, die habe ich noch, okay. War einfach nur das Licht.
You look cool, calm and collected, considering the circumstances.
Keeping a cool head is kind of my thing, but you know that. I'm telling you, Hunter, I don't know what's coming next, but I do know when the shit hits the fan with Cathan, there's no other place I'd rather be than parked right here with my friends.
Mach es dir nicht zu gemütlich, wäre blöd, wenn Cathan diese Party sprengen würde. Ich könnte mir auch keine bessere Gesellschaft vorstellen und ich bin stolz, mich zu ihnen zu zählen. Du und Carol habt Glück, dass ihr euch habt.
Carol is lucky to have you in her life.
More like I'm lucky to have her. Thing that sucks about love is that it just gives you something to lose. That's why we gotta make the most of the good times while we can. Because when the shit gets unreal, we might not have any time left.
Not wrong. Spidey?
The best way for me to help Aunt May, MJ, everyone back home is to be here. But being here, I just wish I was back with them. They worry about me. But the only way to ensure nobody gets hurt is to throw myself at the big, scary, Lilith-shaped problem.
Geheimidentitäten machen zu viel Arbeit. Wir kämpfen für die Wehrlosen. Ein Opfer ist niemals einfach.
We are defenders.
No way, you were in the Defenders too? Dr. Strange recruited me once, but he told me it was a secret. We were secret defenders. Oh, wait, does that mean I shouldn't have told you? No, pretend I didn't say anything.
It is not easy, Peter. With or without a mask, people worry about us, and we worry about them.
Sounds about right. I just wish I could warn them, you know? Something.
Würde aber auch nichts bringen.
I'm not even sure demonic horde is the appropriate term. I gotta ask Nico for a refresher on occult terminology.
How do you feel about taking down an elder god?
I've trained Sparky to go for a demon's sensitive areas. Can't speak for other Ghost Riders, but this one loves keeping the end times at bay. This, Hunter, is my time to ride against the forces of hell.
And are you prepared for the less desirable scenario where we do not make it?
Nope, I'm in complete denial. It's gonna go like this. Save the world, go home, give my brother a big hug, throw a barbecue for the neighborhood.
Keine höheren Ziele, bleibt doch noch ein bisschen hier. Denk wenigstens über die Alternativen nach. Geld vermisse ich bestimmt schrecklich.
I have no idea how Gabe survived without you for so long.
He says he doesn't even notice I'm gone.
I think it is adorable he is keeping a tough exterior, for your sake.
I should make life easier for him, so he doesn't have to.
You already are, by fighting our trans-dimensional threat.
That's a damn good point, Hunter. Nice reframe.
And how are you passing the time until our big moment?
I tuned the Hell Ride for the 4th time. I read the last page of all my comics just in case. And, you know, trying to be chill before my head catches fire. Maybe I should do a 5th tune-up. The 5th time's the charm.
Okay. So, den scheint es also allen soweit okay zu gehen, sagen wir mal so. Gut, würde ich jetzt nicht unbedingt sagen, wenn so eine Apokalypse vorsteht, aber okay.
Shield's saying the green skies are just a normal atmospheric event?
This is not an Avengers-level threat.
I don't remember being consulted on that decision. Do you, Steve? After this, I am so done with clandestine quasi-government organizations.
Cover up or not, we have to present a united front and follow Fury's play.
Yeah, hard pass. We gotta tell the world the truth, or we lose the trust of anyone with a camera or access to social media, which, last I checked, is the population of Earth.
Woof, I've been there. Nobody cares about the truth. Nobody believes a primordial god is about to wake up and devour the universe.
We believe it.
Because you've seen it, Rogers. But I remember calling the Avengers hotline with the same story and getting nowhere. Everyone laughed at me. Well, not everyone. I still haven't heard back from Cloak and Dagger. This is no time to quibble over PR statements and cover-ups.
Nico's right. We can contradict S.H.I.E.L.D. and tell the truth, but most people aren't going to buy it.
Save the damage control spin for after we banish Chthon. If we banish Chthon.
Steht einfach in der Lampe drin fast.
I'm at a loss, Wanda. Hydra's everywhere right now.
Hau ab mit deiner Hilfe.
Hands, yet Lilith is about to unleash Chthon.
Es ist mir gerade ein bisschen... Es ist laggy, ne? Ich habe ein bisschen Angst. Ich will einfach nur sicher gehen. Sollte was passieren, haben wir alles im grünen Bereich. Dünn. Komm schon. Speicher bitte schneller. Komm schon. Gib das heute noch ein. Okay, Leute, ich mache hier mal eben kurz einen Cut. Wir sehen uns gleich wieder. In der Zeit kann ich mir vielleicht was zu essen machen. Eine kurze Pause. Bis gleich. So, weiter geht's. Ich habe mal kurz was zu essen, was zu trinken und alles Mögliche gemacht, um hier wieder fit am Stissel zu sein. Und ja, jetzt bin ich in aller frischer Winde, wollte ich sagen, ja. In alter Frische zurück. Haben wir das schon mal gebaut? Stahlwinde? Ich weiß gar nicht. Ja, haben wir. Lul. Wir müssen mit Bruce sprechen. Erstmal sprechen wir mit Caretaker, wollte ich sagen. Mit Caretaker.
So, the Midnight Sun has arrived, despite our best efforts, threatening to end the lives of millions.
And Chthon is threatening to consume the whole planet, ending even more.
Yes, I know. But as Wanda so compassionately pointed out, there are people in desperate need of help out there. Our help. It's my strong opinion we should save as many souls as possible before confronting Lilith.
Lilith will, dass wir genau das tun. Ist eine riskante Entscheidung. Stimmt, das Leben ist zu kostbar.
I agree. Life is too precious. We must save everyone we can.
I thought you'd agree.
Hydra's everywhere. Where should I go first?
That's up to you. But I do want you to bring Banner. He needs to get back out there, get some wins, before our final showdown with Lilith.
Ich wollte schon immer an der Seite des Hulks kämpfen. Hat er nicht schon genug durchgemacht? Können wir ihm trauen? Ich wollte schon immer an der Seite des Hulks kämpfen.
Ever since I learned of the Hulk's existence, I've dreamed of fighting side by side with such a warrior.
Well, now is your chance. I will leave the final decision to you, but you know my opinion. Oh, and Hunter, happy hunting. Don't just stand there. There are lives out there that need saving.
Hey, ich muss erstmal mit Banner sprechen. Was ist denn hier noch los?
How goes it, Hunter?
Ah, der will die Hilfe. Au, ab. Banner?
Hunter, we should, I should speak with you about what you did to me.
Is that an accusation?
Of course not. I am grateful, of course. It has been so long since I've thought for myself. I was so focused on understanding what was happening with the Hulk. That obsession was how I stumbled onto her. And by then it was too late. I always thought myself capable of... well, doesn't even matter. I made a choice, and the world paid for it. The Hulk is not to blame for once. All this destruction was the work of Bruce Banner.
Das ist die Schuld meiner Mutter. Ich kämpfe auch gegen die Finsternis an. Natürlich ist es deine Schuld, Bruce. Ich kämpfe auch gegen die Finsternis an.
I understand you more than you know.
That's different. Early in life, you were infused with a power greater than you could control. You fought against the darkness within your whole life, with allies at your side to ground you.
From what little I know of your past, you just described the both of us.
That's different again. I'm old enough to know better. If I'm truly the fourth smartest person on Earth, how could I make such an unjustifiable mistake?
Dr. Banner, we all make destructive choices. What matters is how we rebuild.
I can see why your mother thinks so highly of you. I can still sense her, you know. Even though you freed me from her influence, she still resides in my head.
How? I remove the stain of Lilith's corruption.
My irradiation keeps me attuned to her thoughts and feelings. Not all of them, but enough. At this moment, her excitement grows as the prophecy nears its end.
Does the link go both ways? Does your presence threaten the Abbey?
The Abbey is open to her, Hunter. She can breach it whenever she desires.
It cannot be possible.
When Wanda chased you and the others through Limbo, she pierced the Abbey's barrier. That was all Lilith needed to enter.
If she has known that long, why not attack the Abbey directly?
Haven't you figured it out? She doesn't want to win.
Tun wir so, als würde ich dir glauben. Nein, das ist nicht wahr. Verrückt genug, um glaubwürdig zu sein.
Explain your theory.
I already told you I can, pardon the simplified expression, read her mind. This isn't theory. These are her thoughts. Whatever her plans entail, they involve more than just killing the lot of you. Of us.
Dr. Banner.
Please, call me Bruce.
Bruce, ich will mehr über dich wissen.
Bruce, in all the time I've known you, I realize how little I know about you. Would you mind telling me about yourself?
Not at all. My life is an open, irradiated book.
Also der Hulk.
May I ask you about the Hulk?
Of course.
When did you first transform into the Hulk?
Years ago, I worked on a device based on Howard Stark's original gamma accelerator. There was an accident, and I soaked up so much radiation I should have died on the spot. Instead, it unleashed a green-skinned manifestation of rage from within me. When I came to my senses, I realized what I'd become. I knew I couldn't be around people. To lose control like that? It still terrifies me. Yet, when I become angry or subjected to intense pain, Bruce Banner retreats for the duration.
Ist der Hulk eine andere Person?
Are you and the Hulk different people? Or is he an aspect of your personality?
I've heard contradictory conjecture from hundreds of experts. You see, I'm psychologically fascinating. Everyone has a pet theory. At this point, I think of the Hulk as a different person. Yet I also take full responsibility for his actions. It's why I betrayed him so deeply by working with Lilith. I'm supposed to be the responsible one. In a way, I'm his keeper. He doesn't really understand what happened, but I decided on his behalf, like I always do, and very nearly killed his friends.
Was denkt der Hulk über Lilith?
Does the Hulk have any thoughts about Lilith?
He finds her There's some attraction.
The Hulk has the hots for my mother?
Yes, but he remembers she tried to hurt his friends. That makes him angry. And for the Hulk, anger always wins out.
Also die Avengers.
I had questions about the Avengers.
Go ahead.
Wie bist du zu den Avengers gekommen?
What led the Hulk to join the Avengers?
The way Tony tells it, they spent so much time stopping the Hulk from destroying cities, they offered him a job so they could keep tabs on him. But really, they need Bruce Banner. Yes, the Hulk is good to have around when Ultron attacks or Skrulls invade, but my expertise gives the Avengers a crucial edge.
And what is that?
I plan ahead, develop contingencies and worst-case scenarios, solve impossible equations. I'm the only one who thinks it all through. Well, I was.
Verstehst du dich mit deinen Teamkollegen?
What do you think of your fellow Avengers?
Before all this, the Hulk and I respect Steve. Strange is fine, but he can aggravate the Hulk. Carol and I don't see eye to eye about where the Avengers should focus our efforts. Still, we're friends outside of work. Plus, she knows how to make Hulk laugh. And Thor, I always appreciate his crass charm. The Hulk likes him because he doesn't need to pull his punches when they're play fighting.
What about Tony?
Ah, Tony. He knows full well the Hulk can reduce him to a fine soul's of mist. Yet he constantly pokes and prods. You'd think he was trying to provoke me. But we both respect him for that. He treats us like any other person. He knows what we are, and he's not afraid.
Du hast sie verraten. Wie bist du aus der Sache rausgekommen?
Will the Avengers forgive you for what you did?
Usually I wake up to discover what terrible damage the Hulk has caused. The team always understood and supported me in their way. It's a very different situation. You ask if they will forgive me? I don't know if they should.
But is it possible?
It's possible. But if so, it won't be soon. Nor should it be.
Ich sollte gehen.
Thanks, Bruce.
Thank you, Hunter. It took me far too long to find my place. I'm glad it was here.
Hunter, we need to talk in the Forge immediately.
Der Hulk ist jetzt verfügbar. Let's go! Alter, was ist das für ein Gesicht? Okay. Amok, Tonics Geburt, Anpassung. Okay. Okay, und... What the hell? Okay, hat einfach die Köpfe. Jesus. Ich nehme den mal jetzt so. Der rote Hulk. Hä? Er ist einfach rot. Okay. Der rote Hulk ist unser. Er ist einfach rot. The fuck. Ich habe doch neue Farben für die, oder? Damn, Alter, der strahlt heller als alles andere. What the fuck? Wonder. Hab ich coole Farben für dich? Spidey? Ja, nur Deck bearbeiten. Kann ich Ihnen Farben geben? Okay. Ab in die Schmiede. So, Fähigkeiten verbessern. Achso, nee, ich wollte eigentlich Sparring machen, aber das ist ja... Hab ich schon. Los, warte, Moment. Chance auf Crit. Wieso hat er denn schon Crit-Schaden? You are fucking shitting me, right?